The number one question I get asked is, how do I pay for all this? Where do I get my money? Well, today I'm going to explain to you how I live on my homestead. Let's go. Welcome to Becky's Homestead. I used to work 2 jobs. I was the busy person in the rat race, running around like a chicken with my head cut off. Work. And I was living in a newer home. Of course, we had a big mortgage. And it was just like, one day I'm like, what am I doing here? It was just like, I'm like, this isn't what I want in life. It's just like, this isn't me. I don't care if it's a big new house with a mortgage. You owe forever on it. And so, I had to get out from under that, which isn't easy, but still, it's worth every effort to live a simple life where you have a small house and no mortgage and grow some of your own food. It tastes way better. I want to talk about what I work. I have I've been able to get my lifestyle to a point where I have a small part-time job. And I'm able to survive. I don't have a lot of money and I don't make a lot of money and I didn't come from money. So that's the idea that I want to put forward, that anybody can do this. Yes, it takes time, but anybody can do it. The key to me and what I would like to encourage people to do is work less hours. Instead of working a 40-hour week, try to cut your costs and get your life simplified enough to where maybe you can work a 30-hour week or a 25-hour week and pay all your bills. Obviously, a step in that direction would be mortgage-free. Buy a small piece of land. You don't need acres and acres and acres to be a homesteader. You can grow a lot of food on 1 acre. It's managing your land. That's part of homesteading. Manage your land. Plan out where you're going to build your house. Plan out where the gardens are. Think about it. Put a lot of thought and design into your homestead. That is the key to keeping your costs down and to having a simple life. You can't go all out and just think it's all going to run smooth and be cost effective. It doesn't work like that. Some people say it looks like I spend a lot of money. I do not spend a lot of money. I am very conservative by nature, and I'm cheap. Everything I buy, I look around for a deal secondhand, or when I go to purchase something, I always buy the cheapest of everything. And it's fine, it's adequate, it works. You don't have to be fancy pants to be a homesteader. Quite the opposite. I want to talk a little bit about your bills. It's not realistic to think you're going to live completely off grid. First of all, that takes a lot of money to get that set up, to live off grid. I started out with nothing, so it's not like I have this big cash flow to spend to get a homestead set up. Anything to bring your bills down on a sustained long-term basis, that is what you're going for. That way you don't have to work too much and you can stay home more. And the more you stay home, the more you can develop your homestead. It kind of snowballs and pretty soon you got something good going on and it's awesome. When you have a small house, a small car, and keep your bills low and small, you have more time to live big and you're going to be happier and healthier. That is the opposite of what our society tries to get you to do. They're getting kids in debt in college. And I mean, it's spend, bigger, better. And then everybody's miserable, stressed out, and tired. We are going for the complete opposite. This is the opposite club. It's like we want small, inexpensive, less hours at work, and less bills and debt. One thing that people spend a lot of money on is a cell phone. I personally know families that will have 3 or 4 people in the family. They're paying hundreds of dollars a month for a stupid cell phone, and it's just so not worth it. So shop around and get the best deal you can to save yourself some money, and just think in your head, the more money I save, the less hours I have to work at a secular job, the more time I can spend on my homestead developing my life for me and my family. And the less I have to give to a corporation and waste my life. I use Straight Talk for my cell phone. Nobody is paying me to say this. It's a really good deal and you might want to check it out. Another thing I would like to point out is there's a really big difference between a homestead lifestyle and a homestead business. If you want to make it a business to sell eggs, chickens, potatoes, whatever it is, that's a business, more like farming. What I'm talking about and what I promote is a homestead lifestyle. It's to have an independent lifestyle that you supply things that you need for you and your family. And the goal of having your little homestead lifestyle is to have low bills so you don't have to work your butt off in the rat race. You get free of all that. And you get to spend your mornings doing this at your little homestead around here, feeding the animals and working in the garden. And it's really, really good for you and it's good for your kids. Okay, I'm gonna sum it up. Step 1, low bills. Get your bills as low as you can. Think about it, be creative, just whatever you can think of to get your bills down. Step 2 is work less hours. Your goal, your aim should be to work 30 hours a week or less. And step 4 will be to develop your homestead. Get on that homestead and just develop it and be creative and have fun and be healthy.
Sign up for Becky's Homestead newsletter. Go to beckysHomestead.com and sign up on the right. You'll get articles, news, and specials from Becky every month. Unsubscribe anytime, no spam.
If you like this video, click the like button. It really does help us a lot. And if you want to be notified every time we post a new video, click the subscribe button.
Are you going to do some shopping on Amazon? Start by going through our link to get there. You don't pay 1 penny more, but we get a small percentage. The Amazon link is on the top right of BeckysHomestead.com. Thanks so much.